With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Here the question is, evaluate the following integral as limit of sum such that integration of limit 0 to 2 e raised to power x dx. Right? Now we know that integration of limit a to b f of x dx is equals to limit h tends to 0 h tends to 0 h f of a plus f of a plus h plus up to f of a plus n minus 1 into h, right? Where this h is, let me write here, where this h is b minus a by n, right? By n. Now here, if we compare this with this, then we can say that here in this question, our f of x is equals to e raised to power x, our a is equals to 0, our b is equals to 2. This means here we can say that our h is equals to b minus a, that means 2 minus 0, 2 by n. So we can say that the value of h into n is equals to 2, right? Now here, therefore, we can write 0 to 2 e raised to power x dx is equals to limit h tends to 0, h tends to 0, h here f of 0, as because here we are having a is equals to 0 plus f of a plus h, this means we can write f of h plus f of twice of h plus up to f of n minus 1 into h, right? Now here, as we are having f of x is equals to e raised to power x, this means here f of 0 is equals to e raised to power 0. So this means this equals to limit h tends to h into e raised to power 0 plus e raised to power h plus e raised to power twice of h plus up to e raised to power n minus 1 into h, right? Now here we can clearly see that this forms GP. So we know, so here our first term that is denoted by capital of A is equals to e raised to power 0, which means 1, and the common ratio, that is a2 by a1 or a3 by a2 or preceding term by succeeding term by preceding term. That means here we can find the common ratio that is represented by r is equals to a2 by a1 or a3 by a2. So e raised to power 2h by e raised to power h, this means our r is equals to e raised to power h, right? And here we know that here it will become limit h tends to 0, and here h, and the sum of this is sum of the n terms in GP is a, this means 1 into r raised to power n, that means e raised to power h raised to power n, e raised to power h raised to power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1, that is e raised to power h minus 1, right? The formula is Sn is equals to a into r raised to power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Now here, as this side at LHS we are having 0 to 2 e raised to power x dx, right? Now here this n into h will become nh, so here we are having limit h tends to 0, h e raised to power n into h minus 1 divided by here e raised to power h minus 1, e raised to power h, and here as we are having the value of n into h is 2, so we can write it as limit. Here we can also write this h as, here this is our h, we can write this h as here e raised to power, here nh, the value of nh is 2, so e raised to power 2 minus 1, and here we can write this h as e raised to power h minus 1, e raised to power h minus 1 by h, right? And we know that here limit h tends to 0, we know that when we are having limit h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0, e raised to power h minus 1 by h, then it will become 1, then this is equals to 1. So here this means if we put limit, so we can say that this equals to 1. So hence we can say that at last we are having e square minus 1. Let me correct here, it is e square minus 1, and hence we can say that as the question says to find this as 0 to 2 e raised to power x dx by using sum as limit, so hence we can say that this is our final answer. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.